Hey all, Hedgie Spikes here. I didn't expect to be jumping into the comic world of Sonic the Hedgehog so early on, but when I found this, I knew I had to talk about it. So, how about them Sonic comics? They're pretty good, right? Well, starting back in 1993 for both the Archie comics and, surprisingly, the UK comics, some of you might not even know that Sonic had his first appearance back in '91 in this comic. Lobo vs. Despero, I hope I said that right, Justice League Europe, issue 33. Woo! Now, some of you might be like, what the fuck does this have to do with Sonic? Well, I'll get to that. Because in this issue of this random comic, with no advertisement on the cover or anything, Sonic had his very first appearance in this comic. Yep, that's right. It was a 7 to 8 page comic arc, with some backstory from how Sonic got his powers, kind of like the UK Sonic comics, which had its own stuff from the Sonic Bible, but I'm not going to get into that, because that's a video in itself. At first glance, I kind of thought that this was its own thing, that this was the very first thing Sonic has ever been in, and that later on comics would come. No, it turns out while this is his first appearance in a comic, this is actually an advertisement for the Sonic comic that this is actually advertising. The Sonic the Hedgehog comic, its own thing, they just advertised it in this random ass DC comic. So this little preview Sonic comic pretty much describes his backstory a little bit and then takes place mostly throughout the first game, which I mean would make sense since it came out in 1991, 6 months later when the first game came out. So there really wasn't much to work with. So still impressive that they added a little backstory to it. I mean, the art is alright. There are some hiccups in the design, but other than that, there's no real complaints here. Sonic is drawn nicely, and so is Eggman. Now, making this video, I didn't really expect this to be a very long video. I just pretty much wanted to share my knowledge with you guys. Wanted to show off that I have this comic, and wanted to shed some light on his first appearance, and that's pretty much it. Leave a like on this video, I guess, and yeah, subscribe to see more. Bye! Hedgie Spike signing out!